Isabella. Welcome back to Smith Agency. How are you feeling today? You have any updates, anything that you want to let me know since our last session? How are you feeling? How's your day going? How's everything been?
Um, well, these are still I seem overwhelming, but I must admit, since I've been started coming to you, like having a more of hope, but things are still like being piled on. Um, I'm realizing I'm short of money for like groceries, things like that. Um, Trying to feed my kids and Um, like school started, I had trouble trying to give them things they need for school because the father is not helping. And one more, I've also been going back and forth with myself. I might be getting a little worried about my drinking. So I've been debating. I go try to find a treatment center, try to, you know, get me back on track. And then I don't know if I can make that move because if I do that, then where my kids gonna go? You know, I don't want I don't want the system to take them. And if that happens, then just I'm here by myself. I have no relatives for anything. If that happens, this is a process. When we get them, for me to get them back, I'm just not sure. So that's what I'm dealing with this week.
Well, I want to say thank you for like being honest and expressing, like just being vulnerable with me about the different things that you're experiencing. And that's a lot to carry for one person. And I'm glad that you're able to be honest. It takes a lot to express what you're feeling. So today I'm going to do something called a treatment plan. And the treatment plan is basically just something that we're going to use to help you improve, help you grow in the areas that you feel that you need to improve in, areas that you need to grow in, to help you be in a better space, help you grow as a person, grow
so,
individually.
so these are like tools for life. For life.
Yes,
To
ma'am.
help me with these.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Because as my profession as a social worker is to guide you by giving you tools to help yourself
Okay.
and see if that will make sure we use the tools to see if they can help you with different things that you're facing, different things you might be struggling with.
Okay.
So I remember the first thing you had mentioned about uh, your increase about your turning back or turning to using like drinking as like
Yeah,
a
it's a
coping
coping
mechanism.
mechanism. Yeah.
So I want to ask you, what do you think like triggers you from be dependent on it to like
When I feel like I'm overwhelmed and when I feel like I'm failing, you know, I'm not. I feel like I'm just not getting nothing accomplished. I'm failing. As a mother, as a being, it's just, I feel like I'm just being smothered.
you feel like by you taking using that it helping you just relieve that pain, relieve
Yes,
that
it's
pressure off
temporary.
yourself to remove that temporary feeling
Yeah,
of feeling like overwhelmed, like oh you feel like you're not good
yeah,
enough, you feel like whatever you do is not making the mark, not making the mark, but it's not.
yeah. Like it's too many marks, and I can't make. It's impossible for me to make all of
And I think as humans we put this pressure on ourselves. We put this stand on ourselves that we have to do this, have to do that. We put this understanding that we think that oh, we have to hit this mark, and we're it's over. Or it's like we put this unnecessary pressure on ourselves to be perfect, and we're not perfect as human beings. We're not perfect. We don't have. We're gonna have lessons. We're gonna mess up. We're gonna get back up. But I think we put unnecessary pressure on ourselves a lot of times, and a lot of times we put different unrealistic like timelines or it could be some societal things too. Sometimes society tells us, oh, if you do this, then you're a failure. If you do that, you're not going. We measure ourselves based on society standards or based on opinions other people think of us, or based on the standards that we put on ourselves a lot of times. So I want to tell you that it's okay to feel like, we're not gonna have it all together. It's okay to feel like, oh, everything's not gonna be
Right.
it's okay if things don't work out the way you want
Yeah.
it to sometimes. As long as you don't put that so much pressure on yourself and realize that it's okay not to be perfect. It's okay to admit we need help. It's okay to be open to like when things don't go your way or when obstacles come your way.
I try to tell myself this kind of like this happens to everyone. Like, everyone goes through, you know, things. You know, nobody always have it all
And I want to challenge you about the thoughts you said that you feel like you're not good enough. You feel that you're not making the mark as a mom. You feel that the negative thoughts. And I think the thoughts we need to really take control of and replace it with truth. So when a negative thought comes to your mind,
together.
we're gonna replace that with truth. So when you say you're a bad mom, what evidence do you have that's saying that you're a bad mom?
That is something I feel. You know, I guess I set these standards for myself for what I believe what a good mom looks like.
So we're gonna challenge it. So first thing for your treatment plan, we're gonna work on attacking those negative thoughts. We're gonna take them negative thoughts and we're gonna flip them into realistic and healthy thoughts. So a lot of times, the negative thoughts that be coming to our mind, if we feed that negative thought, it's gonna just manifest, and we're gonna think that's the truth. A lot of times, the negative thoughts are just it's not true, just something that's not from us directly.
Okay.
So anytime you have like a negative thought, anything that can like trigger your negative thought, we're going to help you come up with healthy coping skills and help you to combat those negative thoughts, so we don't feed into those negative thoughts.
Okay. Okay.
So when it comes to your negative thoughts, I want you to start journaling. The first thing I want to work on is like attacking those negative thoughts when it comes to you feeling stressed and overwhelmed. When it comes to the negative thoughts, I want to first homework. One thing I want you to work on is identifying at least like two, like I want you to have a journal, and every week on a weekly basis, I want you to start journaling. Journaling, no matter what thoughts you're feeling, I want you to start writing down those thoughts, identifying like what's your triggers to the thoughts, what's flaring up, what comes to mind to trigger you to think that negative thought, to give you like what identifying those triggers about what contribute to you thinking that negative thought.
Okay.
So I think by doing that, we can start getting to the root of the problem, or get to root to okay, this is what contributes to, or that's what triggered to the negative thought. How can we use a negative thought and flip it around to something that's positive, something that's more healthy, something that's going to that's not going to contribute to you stressing and worrying. That's not going to feed off that worrying and stressing so much.
Okay. All right. That's
And
good.
another thing I want to talk about is I know you mentioned about alcohol use, and you feel that you like slip back into old habits when it comes to your drinking.
Mhm.
I want to talk about like what do you? I know you mentioned that you feel that you turn to drinking because you feel like that relieves you from like stressing and worrying a lot. So I wanted you to journal when it comes to that journaling. What's the first what comes to mind when you come to like drinking, like identifying those triggers, identifying those emotions and them thoughts when it comes to that, like keeping track of it like on a weekly basis, like monitoring like your day, monitoring your emotions, and monitoring what contributes to you wanting on to the drinking. So I want you to work on developing positive. No, I want you to work on your thoughts. Work on like identifying your negative thoughts. We're gonna work on replacing the negative thoughts to like realistic thoughts, stuff that we know that's true, not thoughts that to combat those negative thoughts. To replace, like, anytime, let's say you have a thought that try to come up, you like, oh, you remind yourself, like, this is not true. I know it's not true because I know for a fact that this is what the truth is, and this is not the truth. This is not true, and this is true. To be able to have that perception of what's the reality of it and what's not the reality of that thought. But I'm not planting that seed to make that thought come to fruition. When it comes to the substance abuse, I want to get you more like referrals or more resources that can help you more when it comes to substance abuse, to give you more tools to connect you with more
Sort of like
people.
outpatient treatment thingy.
Yes.
That way I can still be around my kids, I guess.
Yes, I want to do something that I want to link you to community resources that actually link you to that can help with your situation. I want to be able to work with your circumstances. So I want to do like outpatient services, so you'll be able to still like still have your kids, still be able to be involved, still be able to get the resources that you need to help you when it comes to your drinking, to help you like overcome it. So I'm gonna look into finding like more like referrals on social workers or more community resources that can help you when it comes to your substance, to give you more like further tools on how to help you overcome it, or ways to like overcome your substance.
Sounds great.
And I want to ask you, when it comes to your family, do you have anyone, a family or a friend that, let's say, if you feel like you're gonna, if you need, you catch yourself trying to take that drink, do you have anyone that you can call on, anyone you can talk to? Besides, I mean, not besides, but if it's like that one family or one friend that you can trust to confide in or to talk to, and you feel like you're about to take that step.
I don't say that I have. People I used to they passed away. So at the moment, God, God,
And nothing wrong with that. I believe that faith is amazing. I feel like, especially when it comes to dealing with, when it comes to anything that we go through, the one person you can lean on, you can trust, is God. So I respect that, and I honor like your values and who you like. When it comes to your religion, I know you say religion is a big part of who you are. So I respect it. I respect it, and still want you to have. I still want you to at least have a guy, but also I still want you to at least have one person to talk to as well, besides the only guy. But I don't still have guys as your company, but I still want to make sure that you at least have one person you can like confide in, someone that can be there for you if you feel like you're struggling or you feel like you need someone to just talk to.
Yeah.
And I feel like I should link you up to like a support group that can help you be more connected with other people that knows what you're going through, so you won't feel like you're alone, and you be able to connect with more people that experience the same thing you're going through, so you feel like, okay, I'm not the only one. And I feel like having this support is very important, especially during recovery. Also, want to ask you, do you have any like questions and concerns?
oh, that's it. You once again hit pretty much all the marks for me. Um, can't wait to look forward to see what comes out of this. I really have the hope better than what I came with with your help. Amazing person.
And I'm just doing my job, but I just want to make sure, as my part of social worker, that I be the best I can be to make sure that I'm helping you, giving you the tools to make sure that you're doing, make sure it's giving you the tools to help you. I don't want you to walk off from this service feel like that you wasn't helped, or you feel like that you didn't get what you need when it comes to different things that you're facing.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh, no problem. No problem at all. If you need anything, Don't be afraid if you feel like if you feel like you about to relapse again, if you feel like you don't be afraid to reach out to my phone number. You have my number still. And if you can't get in touch with me, you can get in touch with the person that's over the organization as well. I don't want you to feel like that you're alone in this. I want you to know that you can reach out to me if you feel like you're struggling, feel like that you don't know what else to do. You need to just if you just need to talk, if you need to call me just to talk to express me what's going on, I'll be there listening.
Well, thank you.
No problem.
That- That's amazing.
Well, I hope that you have a great rest of the day. And if you need anything, just let me know. Let me know if you have any questions or concern about the horror guys assigned to you. Next time we will do a safety plan and a crisis plan to have something in. So when it comes to if you feel yourself going in crisis, they have that in so I could for your know what to do when it comes to helping you if you get into crisis.
Okay. That's awesome.
Well, it was nice seeing you, Isabella. If you let me know if you need anything. Don't be afraid to reach out. You didn't afraid to ask any questions. I'm here for you.
Hey, thank you.
All right. You have a great day.
You too.